All right, so I have an interesting video here, not terribly exciting for you, but I just want to show you one of my typical breakfasts. I don't always eat this every morning, but I tend to eat this kind of breakfast probably, I'd say maybe four times a week or so. And then there are other mornings that I have a bigger hunger and I want to eat more, in which case I usually eat another type of breakfast with more fat, like bacon and eggs and that kind of thing. But this is sort of my typical breakfast that consists of maybe a little over 400 calories, maybe about 420 calories in all. And it has a total of, in that 420 calories, we're talking a full at least 48, if not 50 grams of protein. So I've mentioned in other videos that I think it's very important that your first meal of the day consists of at least 50 grams of protein, if not more. I often try to shoot for about 60 grams of protein for every first meal that I eat. This particular breakfast I'm going to eat at about 11 a.m. So it's a pretty late breakfast. I did a little bit of light exercise this morning, and I didn't feel, I felt good this morning. I didn't feel that I wasn't particularly sore or anything like I am some mornings. So if I felt differently this morning, and maybe I decided to do a more vigorous sort of exercise, I most likely would have eaten my other breakfast. So let me explain what this is. This is about 420 calories. It's about 50 grams of protein. I have a bowl, just a banana, one medium-sized banana with a few strawberries, fresh strawberries cut up. And I know sounds bad, but I like to drizzle a little bit of honey over that too, because I think these strawberries aren't, I don't know if these are the sweetest strawberries. So sometimes when strawberries aren't particularly sweet, if they're kind of a little bit just bland or kind of even sour, I'll add a little bit of honey. So I have a drizzle of honey, maybe a teaspoon of honey on all of that. I have 1.5 scoops of whey protein, and this particular time I'm using Gold Standard 100% whey. It's Optimum Nutrition. I'm not a spokesperson for them, but the reason why I'm using this particular protein is they do not put creatine in it. And I've mentioned in other videos, I'm not a fan of creatine. I know that everyone raves about creatine, but creatine does weird things to me. And so I've only had bad experiences with creatine. It makes me bloated and gives me bruises all over my body. So I try to find a protein. I always try to find a whey protein, a good whey protein like this, that's chocolate, because I happen to like chocolate. So this is double chocolate. So basically I have just a scoop and a half. That's about 36 grams of protein. And then also in this, I've mentioned this before, but and I only put it in a small little cup. So it doesn't need that much. You don't need to make a humongous shake and all of that. I just put a scoop and a half in this little sort of juice cup. I just fill up the water to here, stir it up. Also, I add cinnamon. It's really delicious if you like cinnamon. If you don't, of course, don't add it. But I add some cinnamon. I absolutely love cinnamon. It's like my favorite spice. And it's good for you, they say. They say it's good for your blood sugar metabolism and so forth. So I love cinnamon in here. I just sprinkle a bunch in here, probably a half a teaspoon or so of cinnamon. And this particular protein isn't that sweet, so I just put just a tiny drizzle of honey in there too. So I have 36 grams of protein. I have a banana and some strawberries here with some honey. And then I have a Chobani non-fat Greek yogurt. I don't put anything in here. This is sweet enough. So I have one Chobani. This is 11 grams of protein. So everything together, like I said, comes to about 420 calories and about 50 grams of protein. This is a really, really good distribution of the macronutrients, and it's an excellent breakfast. I know it's a little high in sugar, but it doesn't bother me. I happen to like sugar. So I think if you just keep your sugar down and don't go overboard on it, it's fine. But this type of breakfast here, I'm eating at 11 a.m. It will probably hold me over for about 3 hours. So probably around 2 p.m. or so, I'll probably eat something larger. And if I get a chance, I'll make a video about that as well. But I just wanted to show you my typical kind of somewhat light breakfast. I consider this not a heavy breakfast, somewhat of a light breakfast. And it does wonders because it keeps my weight down, keeps me in shape, and it tastes great. So stay tuned for more videos like this. See ya.